them up because your pants are hanging way down around your ass.
Pants pulled up.
Pull them up because your pants are hanging way down around your ass. Pull them up because your pants are hanging way down around your ass. Pants pulled up.
You know, with the rise of, cable news,
Yes.
everybody can, kind of retreat to their own, their own bubbles, their own realities, and they can be spoon-fed and,
Right.
and force-fed and
Right.
intravenously fed that which they already believe. That news which already,
And on top-
emphasizes
right.
what they already, believe. And so
cable-
there's never a reason for anyone
Right.
to go, okay, let me turn on Fox, just to get, a different opinion, because
Right.
maybe they have some facts or some understandings or some insights that I can't get,
But
over here.
what's worse than that is not only are they able to go home and look at different, cables, news, or whatever, and then they're kind of doing it in the privacy of their home or whatever, like most of us will.
Mm-hmm.
But then we got the most dangerous thing, we got the social media. So now you can go ahead and see what the news is, but you can spit it out altogether different from a twist.
Right.
So if you're not watching the news and you living your life through the phone like some people do, you believe whatever you.
But even if you are watching the news, what news are you watching? Because a lot of people say, okay, even the president of the United States right now, says statements like, well, I heard from Fox. And he puts it out, the way the sentence is structured is as if it is fact. Well, I heard it, so it must be true.
But that's the sad thing right now. I think about what's going on with everything, with our political game and our news, is that now, because we got this thing called quote unquote fake news or information that may not be correct, you got more people trying to be more defensive. I mean, when have you ever heard in the history of America where the president is defending or trying to defend himself on every type of topic that may be coming out about him?
It's not rocket science that whoever is in power wants to control how they were looked at,
How they're perceived.
But there's a fourth estate, which is the media,
Right.
which is a check of that. We don't live,
not
in a dictatorship
right.
where.
But I'm not that I'm a Trump fan, but I do understand this issue because the media is, it's not. I don't think it's media is being fair on any side.
Which media?
What I'm saying is
Because Fox News is a love letter to Trump every day.
I think
so.
but hear me out. I don't think they've been fair on any part of the last.
You don't think
Fox
Fox News has been not only fair to Trump but overly so, and takes whatever spin he puts
Fox
on it.
I'm with you. I believe that. I believe Fox is pro-Trump. You know what I mean?
Right,
but
the same way MSNBC is left leaning. CNN tries to do what they can to stay neutral.
Here's the whole problem, Kelly, when it comes to news from all of them: CNN, Fox, ABC, you name it. So say there was a record pineapple.
Fine, I'm with you.
But I do eat watermelon, by the way.
I'm with you with all the
and
analogy.
all of a sudden, the news put that on.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna watch it?
Well,
Nobody cares about positive news.
Well, a big pineapple ain't no positive news. But
it ain't negative.
Why? Okay, right. Now, if it's okay, say that there is that big pineapple, do you want to hear about that or some Russia stuff that's going on?
But see, the thing is, depends where I live. Because I want to hear about Russia all the time. It might be nice for my child to turn the TV and go, Daddy, what? Heard there was a pineapple in Hawaii that was pretty big.
That's incorrect because no one says this. I'm going to turn on news to watch something negative. That's not why when someone
You're
goes,
already programmed. You cannot tell.
No, it's not.
You cannot tell me.
You
cannot tell me that you turn on the news and say, you know what? I think it's gonna be a whole bunch of good news.
It's not a question of what you think. You turn on the news to find out what's going on.
And what else is going on?
But what do you mean what's going on is what's going on in the world. You don't turn on
What positive things that come on the news?
People's thought process is not, hey, I'm going to turn on the news because I need to be cheered up.
But guess
that's
what?
Not people's thought process when they go to the news.
But people's thought process is, I'm not watching the news today. Why? Because ain't nothing good.
Well, that's it. Yes.
So that's the same thing.
Yes. No, well, not necessarily. Well, see, look. When you watch, wait a second. Now, when you watch local news and all you see is someone got killed on the 700 block of Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Well, hold on.
Here's a call thing.
That's a personal situation. Go ahead. I apologize.
Yes, there's that, and I'm not saying that news doesn't have to have some positive stories and
Right.
so. But people, but I believe.
But hold on, Kelly. Do people not watch the news because they say it's nothing but negativeness on the news?
Well, people stop watching the news.
You didn't
for that.
answer my question.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me.
It's a legit yes or no question.
Say it again.
It's a legit.
Let me hear how you.
People have there been people?
Mm-hmm.
Do you? Let's say make it personal. Do you know people? Because I do. That say I'm not watching the news because there's nothing positive on the news.
Sure. No, I've heard that.
Well, that's the point. So it's just the opposite.
I've heard that.
How many people watch the news for something positive? Very few.
But again,
people do.
but here's what I'm trying to say to you. Most people don't go to watch news to either see something negative or see something positive.
Why they watch the news?
To see what's going on. See, now what's going on is neither positive nor negative. See, this is what I'm trying to say. People go to get the news to get what's going on.
Okay.
It's like they don't go to the news to get cheered up necessarily. But if they're watching the news for a long time and
So,
it's all negative,
is it
then
the truth that they're looking for?
But here's what I'm trying to say to you. Herein is where the rub lies. If I go to ESPN right now,
Exactly.
and I see a story about Mississippi State versus South Carolina,
Right.
in the women's national championship game,
Okay.
and they give me a score, do I question that score?
Yes.
No, you don't question the score. You say, "Oh, here's the score of the game." It's fact.
You would question it.
You wouldn't question it.
Let me tell you why you would. Because you wouldn't believe that Mississippi State beat Connecticut.
Pants pulled up.